Hey guys, welcome back to Double Charlie. Today we're going to do a quick review of the Shadow Systems MR920. This pistol was, this is my pistol. I picked this up myself a few years ago. We have no affiliation with Shadow Systems. Ammo for this review was provided by Abe's Awesome Armaments.
Located on Route 104 in New Hampton, New Hampshire. They have all sorts of cool stuff in there. Firearms, knives, swords, ammo. They are a great sponsor for our channel, allowing us to keep making cool content for you guys. Be sure to stop in and check them out.
The MR920 is a 9mm striker-fired polymer-framed handgun. It features a stainless steel black nitride slide, 4.5-inch spiral-fluted bronze titanium carbon nitride barrel. Some of the notable features on this handgun are the full slide serrations top, left, right, and rear. Also has 2 lightning cuts along the slide. Iron sights out of the box are a front tritium and a blacked out rear. It also features a patented optic cut. What's unique about this optic cut is it's a multi-footprint, multi-cut design that uses a polymer wedge in the rear to really sink in any optics, so that way you can still have a Delta Point Pro cut and not be oversized for something like an RMR or Hollow Sun. A little bit lower on the gun, it features a Glock style rail, has a nice double undercut, it's a textured shelf for your support hand to assist with recoil mitigation. Additionally, it features 3 different back straps, so you can remove the back strap here and go with a SIG, Glock, or a 1911 style back strap to fit your hand, fit what's the most pointable for your style of shooting. Slightly enlarged magazine release, a small shelf covering the slide release so that you don't accidentally engage it under recoil, and lastly, a removable mag well. So you can either take the mag well on or off if you're running competition and you want the enlarged mag well. It's great, but if you find that it's printing when you're carrying, you can also remove that. One of the cool things about this style optic cut is they changed how the ejector pin fits into the slide, which allows for full-length mounting screws. These extend quite a bit further than your typical mounting screws, which just leads to a stronger, more robust system. I do really enjoy the slide serrations on this handgun. They're aggressive enough that in wet and cold conditions, you're able to still get a good purchase on front or rear. No issues, making sure that I can manipulate the firearm when I need to and how I need to. The trigger is better than a stock Glock trigger, but not as good as a aftermarket upgraded trigger. Quite a bit of take up, bit of a rolling wall. Waiting, pressure, more pressure, even more pressure. There it goes. Dude. It should be better for the price. You know, you're spending $1,000 on a handgun. It shouldn't be that stiff. It should be crisper. It should be more defined. You can work around it. You can learn it. You can learn to shoot any trigger. But that's one of the things that really let me down about this handgun. Actually, probably the only thing that really let me down about it is the fact that for this price, I did expect a better trigger. Touch on the performance. It's a little picky with its ammo. We did run into a couple of failure to feeds, I believe.
Failure to fire too.
Failure to fire.
I think it was more ammo related though, honestly.
Yeah, that was the ammo. That was the bad ammo that we were using. Accuracy wise, though, we were able to make hits at 55 yards today. We were not able to make them each and every shot
consistently.
Not a success in the Dickens drill. And I suspect that that's really related to the trigger. Again, touched on it a little bit earlier, but the trigger is subpar. It should be better for the price.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just talk a quick overall thoughts on it. It's, it's a Glock clone. It's a Glock upgraded clone for sure. You know, for the price that you pay with this after upgrading a Glock like a 19 with a slide barrel, like mine, for instance, I'm well over the buy-in on this right out the box. But it still does its thing. It's still basically a Glock. I mean, I had no problem picking it up and going to town with it. 50-yard shots were definitely more difficult than with my Glocks, I'd say. Definitely probably due to the ammo mainly that we were shooting. But the trigger is definitely heavy. It's a heavy trigger for sure. It's a heavy trigger. And I don't know. I think it's honestly a little bit more heavy than that actual. Well,
it's designed to be a carry gun, but I just, that's one of the major gripes with this handgun in general is typically the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, you're getting a great deal out of the box.
Yeah.
Stock gun, not having to upgrade parts. Trigger does need an upgrade though.
Yeah, an upgraded trigger would definitely complete this. Yeah, bring it all together. It looks great. The bronze barrel with the fluting is awesome.
It held up really well too. This has well over 5,000 rounds on it, and there's only a little bit of wear on the barrel.
Yeah. Slide's even in great condition. The finish is still, really holding up. Some of the Glock finishes are not known for holding up too well. Even my 17's already coming all off on the front. But yeah, no, this thing does look great. It shoots just like Glock. Really not much more to say than that, honestly.
I think I don't know that I feel it, but I believe this gun has a lower bore axis than a Glock. They've gotten it a little bit where you can get your hand a little bit higher so that the axis of the bore sinks a little bit lower into your hand, which should give you a slightly softer shooting experience. In practice, it's probably more due to the ammo you're using.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't. I couldn't tell too much of a difference, but I do have the the Zev slide, so that's probably comparable. I would imagine. I would say my 17 definitely sets higher for sure.
Got it. So what's this gun good at? It's a good Glock clone. If you want an out of the box pistol, you don't really have to upgrade. It does the job. Again, better trigger would be a complete package, but that's an easy thing to upgrade. Shouldn't have to for the price, but it's the way it is. What is the MR920 good at? It's a great carry gun. It is basically an upgraded 19. So anything great you say about a Glock 19, mag compatibility, size, reliability, all of that, basically here in this gun. This gun is also great for competition. An upgraded trigger would really complete the package, but I've had no problems running this in matches and performing fine. Should you pick up an MR920? If you want a gun you can carry as well as run in competition, this is a great fit for it. It's basically a pre-upgraded Glock. Fits my needs.
It's good, dude.
It's good. It's good at both carry and competition.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really just want to pick up one gun already upgraded and not have to worry about slide compatibility, upgrading the barrel, anything like that, the MR920 is a great package.
Definitely.
That wraps up our review, keeping this one short and sweet for you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you want to see next. Thanks, guys.
Hell yeah. Good stuff, dude.